As I was saying, Miles Stone is the focus. You gotta front him, denying the entry pass, but that means you have to be prepared to help. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
And look, don't let him lure you to sleep. And I know he seems like a laid-back surfer dude, but he is a killer. You don't get to be 23rd in the nation and not be locked in every moment, and he is. Hesitate, he's at the hoop. Do everything with a purpose. All right, time for warm-ups.
Let's get it, y'all.
Let's go. MP, hang back for a second.
I'm so sorry, Coach. Somehow I missed my alarm, but it
You're not playing today.
What? Coach, come on,
You know
please.
the rules.
Okay, I messed up. But, Coach, this is the biggest game on our schedule. And you know how many scouts are out there.
I do. And they are going to see the players who cared enough to show up on time.
And I'm not fighting you on that. I deserve to be suspended. I'm just asking that you do it another game. Coach, I need this one.
You know how many kids I sent to the NBA?
I don't know a lot.
13. And I did it by holding them accountable.
This is unfair.
No exceptions, MP. You're late, so you are sitting. And if you think that's unfair, then you have a lot more growing up to do than you realize. You're in street clothes today.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our broadcast of the WCBL. Miles Stone leads the Surf City Waves up against Union Elite. And some news here, we're told earlier MP is serving a one-game suspension. Coach wouldn't go into any further details, but we'll update you as we find out more. In the meantime, Surf City has won a tip and we're underway. And he slams it down, making it look so easy. Stone going to work on him. And that one's good.
This is what scouts want to see. The level of dominance that Stone plays with near the rim is why he's so highly regarded.
Surf City on the break, and Stone with a thunderous finish. Dunk after dunk in this one.
Tough lesson for MP to learn tonight.
Stone working inside, kicks it up, and the three is good. Surf City extending their lead.
And the way that this Surf City team has picked apart and dismantled Union Elite tonight, hard enough for us to watch, but I imagine it's even harder for MP. They needed him tonight, and quite frankly, he let his team down by getting that suspension.
And this one is now officially over. Surf City comes away with a huge win. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, good game. Yeah, thanks.
Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from Sac. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
In the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
Hey, look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the attack from Sac. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. MP, no good. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington, but they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career, but first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Now here's Mitchell. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Ooh, man, you can hear the contact all the way over here. Nice work by Mitchell. He kept his composure throughout the finish.
Carrington for three. Gets it to go from long range.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Left side, MP. Kicks it to Mitchell. MP. Clock at 6. Sinks the tray.
And comes right back with a three of his own.
Looking to match the three they just made, I love it.
And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Outside for Harris. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the threes.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Now Carrington. He's got 9. And the shot goes in.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
MP down low. Pagan defending. MP, no good. The attack from Sac Trail. Left side, it's Carrington. Pagan. Offline with the 3. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Now Carrington. He's got 11. Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Harris. Now here's Bird. And here's MP. Launches a 3. Lund with the rebound. And Harris gets it to go.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Outside, Lund. From outside the arc. And Drexel Carrington, good from 3.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Passes to MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
And threw that pass right on time. Great look. And a solid finish.
Here's Pagan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. One with the pick. Here's the three. And it's Carrington missing the look. Union Elite lead. Here's MP. Pagan defending. MP. Harris outside. Knocks down the triple.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Here's Carrington. 14 points for him. Down low. Lund. One with the pick. The triple from Martinez. It's rebounded by Robert. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Carrington, that's good.
Oh, and it's looking like one of those games for Carrington, and even scarier for the other team. He tends to light it up with steals and deflections after he makes a few, and he can wreck you on both ends, a very unique wing in this league.
And so here it's Sack. 6-point game. Pass to Martinez. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Harris. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And you watch Brandon Harris, you can see why scouts love him. Just absolutely gifted as a finisher.
And it's not just at the rim. Even though Harris is automatic down beneath the basket, he can attack a defense from multiple spots on the floor. Harris has everything you want from a scoring big man.
Now MP. He's got 7. Tries it from the top of the key. They get the board. Yes, it's good.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And it's Sack with the ball. Trailing by 10. Martinez outside. Returns it to Carrington. Let's go with the 3. It's rebounded by Robert.
Didn't convert this time, but that's exactly the kind of look that they want.
And they'll take that shot each and every time you give it to them. More often than not, that's a made 3. Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
Now Carrington. 17 points so far. And it's blocked by Harris.
Yeah, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Both teams will make a substitution.
Ben Olsen, Steven Robinson, Keegan Hilton.
Puts it up off the inbound.
Substitution for
Kicks it to Pagan.
Substitution for
Carrington. Sack with another miss. Three-pointer Bird. Here's Robert. And they pick up 2.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
And so here it's Sack. It's a 14-point game. Martinez outside. Carrington. One with the pick. Will it go? The shot that time, not on target. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock here. Harris outside. The pick from Harris. Here's MP. Sack with the rebound.
That's a low percentage look, plain and simple.
I have no clue. No idea why he took that one. Coach can't be happy with him at this moment.
To the middle. The triple from Martinez. The clock runs out and we are heading to halftime. Union Elite on top, up by 11. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from Sack and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Mitchell outside. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the layups.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded closely. To the inside. And Harris with the rejection. MP. Pagan defending. And that one's good from MP.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Carrington outside. Pass to Martinez. Returns it to Carrington. Lets the three fly. Drops it in from long range. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now here's Martinez. Outside Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
Smooth move by Carrington on the inside, finding that high percentage look.
Right side, MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Finds Bird. Here's Robert. MP outside. And he lobs it up. No luck on that one.
Nearly a highlight there.
That would have brought the house down instead of collapsing it.
Martinez can't get it to go. And Union Elite with possession. Mitchell outside. MP. Bird outside. That three off the mark. Martinez outside with a step back. It's rebounded by Robert.
That's a good shot from him. The offense should be happy with the chance they created.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot 2. Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
At the line for Union Elite.
So both teams changing it up here.
Timeout on the court.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And it's Sack with the ball. Trailing by 13. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Lund. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. That one drops for him.
That's tremendous transition passing. Straight to the bucket.
And so here it's Sack. They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Here's the break. And MP gets it to go.
MP.
Oh, he got the D that time. Nice up and under.
Outside, Lund. Pass to Martinez. Cunningham.
That's all you.
Shot clock at 6. The three. Martinez can't get it to go. Now here's MP. Here's Bullock. Lets it go from deep. Cunningham brings down the board.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Pagan misses. Outside, MP. Lund with the rebound.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Martinez can't get it to go.
A nice, clean look. That's one you gotta take.
Back to MP. Kicks it out to Mitchell. MP outside. To the paint. Robert. Nice pass. Led him right to the rack. Perfectly for the layup.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
A change needs to happen. They're getting blitzed in the paint.
Maybe time for a sub. Bring in another big. Get some more size out there, maybe?
Substitution for Union Elite.
And it's Sack with the ball. A 19-point contest. Pass to Olsen. Carrington. Inside. Trying to get back on track. MP down low. No good there. Carrington doubles. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. Instead, we'll have a jump ball.
First team. Substitution for Union Elite. At the line for Union Elite, Kevin Kolish.
Pagan with it. Out to the right wing. The kick to Carrington. And it's off from three-point range. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. And it's Sack's ball. Pass to Martinez. Over Diaz. Sack with another miss.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this.
And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball. And good luck, Austin Lund just too much.
And so Union Elite has it here. MP outside. Three-pointer. Lund with the rebound. Outside Carrington. Kicks it to Pagan. Step back shot. But they get it back. Now here is Martinez. No good there with the triple.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
And here's MP on the outside.
Well, he's definitely a threat from deep, but it just hasn't been there for him. He might want to avoid that shot for a while.
And here's Pagan. 6 to shoot. Releases. And again, the attack from Sack, no good. Past MP. A baseline J. Lund with the rebound. Now Carrington inside. From the arc. He can't get that one. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake,
Good game, y'all.
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Hey, come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid. If you keep that up, got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Right. Devontae Mills. I almost played with those guys.
Then you know all about it.
Exactly. I'm not gonna lose. Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gove are out on the wings, and it's Leon Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Back to Brock. To the paint. Here's O'Neill. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
He is a gritty player, guys. Even giving away some inches, he can still win the rebound battle.
Now here's O'Neill, now covered by MP. Clock at 6. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Callahan putting his strength to the test, and he's got a lot of it.
MP outside. Bird outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
From deep, it's MP. O'Neal with the steal. And here's the fast break. And it's blocked by Bird.
Can you believe this? Tenacity is what I'd say. That's the best way to describe Bird on defense.
They now take the lead.
The D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Pass to Callahan. Back to Mills. The tray. Rebound by Union Elite. Here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Bird.
Way to work it up quick. That's a nice break.
The High Flyers trailing. They are desperate for a score here, to say the least.
Their last score getting farther and farther away. They need to get something going.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Mills outside. Pass to Brock. Here's O'Neal. Bird defending. And O'Neal gets it to go.
I like seeing guys like O'Neal. They use the mid-range area of the floor, catches the defense off guard, and you take it when it's available.
On the wing, it's MP. Covered by Mills. The three from Harris sinks the tray.
He can attack you so many different ways on offense. Just the whole package.
Here's O'Neal. Screen set by Callahan. Again, Nathan O'Neal missing.
We know that's a shot that he can hit. It's frustrating that you can't cash it in because you were so wide open.
Left side, MP. Pass to Robert. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Mitchell's shot is off. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
What a nice shot by Callahan.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
From deep, it's MP. But they'll get another chance. Muscling through the contact, they call the foul, and he's on the way to the line.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
Brendan Harris. Substitution for Union Elite. At the line for Union Elite, Brendan Harris.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions, and he can score like a machine.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
And it's High Flyers with the ball, trailing by 10. Down low. Mills with the look. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Now here's Brock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. O'Neal, no good. MP outside. Takes the three. And it's rebounded by O'Neal. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Harris with the bucket.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
Here's Casey. Mills with the look. And the 17-footer is off target. MP with the rock. Now guarded by Mills. And Mitchell gets it to go.
He plays an essential role by getting his guys to their shots.
It's such a nice advantage having an unselfish player like him with a high basketball IQ, always providing for his teammates.
Now here's O'Neal. Pass over to Casey. Brock. No good on the 3. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Mills with it, guarded by MP. And here's O'Neal. Brock. Back to O'Neal from downtown. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And stolen by Brock. Mills outside. And Jason Brock knocks down the triple.
You can see just how confident that Brock is. He's not wasting time. He's catching the ball. He's putting it up.
The pick from Harris. Outside, MP. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he makes the
MP. 2 shots.
first. He's perfect so far from the line. Here's the High Flyers. It's a 14-point game. The kick out to O'Neal. Off the mark there with the 3. Here's MP. Nifty move. For 3, it's Mitchell. Tries to save it. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Union Elite on top, leading by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Mitchell. Over Brock. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Mitchell under control nicely for the basket.
This High Flyer squad is struggling.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, O'Neal. Over Bird. O'Neal, no good.
Things have really gone south for him here.
Yeah, he can't buy a bucket. Not easy to shake off a cold streak like this. And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Pass to Callahan. Back to Mills. Fires for 3. The three-pointer goes. And watching Mills out there, it's easy to see why he's such a highly rated guard.
Well, for one thing, the vision he has, no question, it is special. And he plays with a looseness that can keep a defense guessing. Before they know it, he's either setting up a teammate or he found a shot of his own.
It's just been so one-sided since halftime.
They've crushed them in the second half, and that's when it matters the most.
Here's Brock outside. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Ooh, a silky three-pointer from Brock. Not overthinking anything at the arc.
Here's MP. Another miss by MP.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Pass to Mills. Jake Bird with the defensive effort. And they're on the break. Here's MP. Good for basket number 7 off of 13 attempts.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front. All of that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they certainly have pushed it.
Now here's Mills. He's got 7. MP outside. From outside the arc. Drops it in from long range.
That's a layup for him. So wide open.
And here's Brock. He's got 6. Pass to Mills. Now O'Neal. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Robert.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is that he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
MP with the look. Outside for Harris. Back to MP. Unloads. Another miss by MP.
That's a shoot-around jumper. No excuses for missing it.
And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the high flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. Union Elite make a switch. And Union Elite has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. MP with the look. Hauled in by High Flyers. Here's Almadawi. Pass to Brock. O'Neal guarded by Mitchell. Here's Almadawi. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Mitchell brings down the board. And here comes the break. Fires the 3. And again, it's MP finding the 3.
Sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but this guy, you can trust him. With one on him, it's a very good shot.
Brock, guarded by MP. Kicks it to Almadawi. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Yeah, the pass.
Substitution for Union Elite.
The drive by MP. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Now the High Flyers with it. Down by 15. The High Flyers with another miss. Stolen by Mills. Pass to Gov. Over Harris. Misses off the right iron. MP with the look. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
And they pick up 2.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
Now the High Flyers with it. A 17-point game. Pass to Callahan. Mills. Wing shot on the way. And it's Bird with the board. MP with it. Now guarded by Mills.
2 minutes.
MP inside with Mills on him. Here's Harris. That's his sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed 3.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Now here's Brock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Callahan and Robert with the block.
What a play by Robert, guys. That kind of defense would get a big man noticed more than anything else on the club circuit.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the high.
And he makes the first, but the second one misses.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to go from long range.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Here's Brown. Kicks it to El Madawi. For 3. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. The biggest lead for them was 24. MP outside. Releases it from 15. No good on the shot. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. What a nice shot by Callahan.
Liam Callahan.
Union Elite with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Now here's MP. And he banks in the layup.
What handles? He broke down the D, down all the way to the ground with that move.
Here's Brown. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
My man MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. Hey, I told you couldn't guard me.
Well, look, I just got the word, and you...
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played Jay Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? A threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Deion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one.
I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Pachumsi locking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Lack. McCall. The shot from the low post is good.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. Can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
MP with the look. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Outside, Lack. Back to Cologne. Over Mills. Cologne can't hit.
That's not a shot they'll want to see him take again anytime soon.
He'll learn over time. Good shot selection comes with a lot of repetition.
You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
Now here's MP. Puts up a three. Second chance shot. And Harris with the lay-in.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Cologne on the outside. Back to Lack. McCall. Step back shot. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Screen by Stone. Here's MP. Nice D from Tyson McCall. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Robinson, and the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Willing to fight for his look,
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Substitution for West All-Stars.
MP inside. He's against McCall. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now MP from past the arc. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Kicks it to McCall. Now here's Dermanenko. The three-pointer, no good. From deep, it's MP. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Dermanenko outside. It's McCall on the wing. Back to Dermanenko. And here's McCall. Now covered by MP. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Grant Tombo. Rebounded by Stone. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's more. He has 6, and MP gets it to go.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
It's McCall on the wing for 3. No good, and there goes his perfect night, now at 7 of 8. And he's going for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Tombo. Outside for McCall. That 3 off the mark.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it.
Now MP. He's got 5. Here's the teardrop. The rebound by McCall. EYBL leading this one. Right side, Tombo. And that comes off the assist from McCall.
When a look is that good, you can't pass up the shot.
And the ball out of play. The EYBL will have
it. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Al Pachusi. Drew Robinson.
Here's McCall. 16 points for him. Cologne for 3. The West All-Stars pull it down. MP outside. Mills. Outside Carrington. Back to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Here's 2. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And he almost got to the shot in time. Close, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
It's Lack on the wing. Now guarded by Mills. Back to Lack. Cologne. It's McCall on the wing. The shot over MP. Up and no good. Brings his field goal percentage down to 70%. He's taken 10 shots so far. And McCall with the rejection. Cologne on the outside. Back to Lack. Kicks it to McCall. And the layup falls.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
From deep, it's MP. Buzzer beater.
A very important three-pointer at the buzzer. That halftime deficit looks a lot more manageable when it's single digits.
Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Black for 3. Another shot. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
And the West All-Stars making a change here. So it's the West now. Now MP. 11 feet out. The kick to Carrington. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
You know, Carrington is always on the hunt for these types of shots. Any chance he can get to hurt you from range.
Now here's McCall. He's tightly guarded. Add another basket to his impressive total. Now shooting 9 of 12.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Pass to Mills. Outside MP. Carrington outside. And the West hits it again from deep. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
Count the basket.
Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
MP outside. Outside Carrington. But they get it back. And here's Mills from outside. And another three for the WCBL.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in games, but here, fired away.
Pass to Cologne. McCall. Outside for Lack. Here's Prachumsky. It's McCall on the wing. Stone defending. They grab their own miss. Outside, Lack. Here's McCall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on Miles Stone.
You can tell McCall is a skilled shooter. Even with the foul coming, he doesn't waver at all.
And the West All-Stars making a change here. The West trailing. Here's MP. Rebounded by Prachumsky. Black with it. More on him. Pass to Cologne. McCall guarded by MP. Cologne can't hit.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect three-point look.
And it's MP missing.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
And nobody would argue. McCall has been the offensive star of this one. MP simply hasn't been able to match his production.
And that's why there's been so much praise put on Ice, because he brings so much to a team on the offensive end. He always shows up and shows out.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside, MP. Tries to break his ice, and Robinson pulls it down.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like it is a game of horse.
Cologne can't hit. The West with the ball. Here's MP. That shot off. The EYBL lead this one. Lack for three. Stone grabs the board. Inside, Schrader, and he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
It's Cologne on the wing. No good there with the triple. On the wing, it's MP. He's covered by Johnson. MP with the look. Returns it to Moore.
Shoot it.
MP.
That's all you.
Here's Chu. Plays it up and banks it in.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Both teams making a change here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's MP. Lets it go. And the rebound goes to EYBL.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries. Driving in with the ball, scooch, and exiting with 2 more points. McCall's great at dishing, so some teams will sag off. He's got so many ways to make you pay when you guess wrong.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
Pass to Prachumsky. McCall on the wing. The basket's good off the assist from Prachumsky.
There's no let up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
MP with it, and it's Tombo picking him up. And it's MP missing. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Yeah, and they'll take that shot anytime they can get it.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Drew Robinson, Brian Colon.
The West with the ball. 8-point game.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
To the paint. A nice shot from Harris.
Well, we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
McCall with the ball. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. McCall
2 minutes
to the middle.
2 minutes.
Cologne on the wing. For three. Good D that time from Drexel Carrington. And MP gets it to go. And here's McCall. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Lack. Nails it from three.
Showing off his range. Lack drained it like it was nothing.
Now MP. Fires for three. And it's finished off by Harris.
Big time basket by Harris. Showing he's not afraid of the moment.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Here's Perchumsey. Outside, Lack kicks it to McCall. Out to Cologne. Makes a three. Here's Perchumsey. Stone grabs the board. So it's the West now, trailing by 5. MP puts one up from 19. He can't get that one.
He just flat out missed. And this is a shot he can make.
And now we've got an intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Devontae Mills, first personal foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Devontae Mills, second personal foul.
Here's Lack. And so they foul intentionally.
Devontae Mills, third personal foul.
Good on the first. And that'll increase their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And now it's a 7-point game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
And here's MP on the outside. Sinks it. And now they trail by just 4. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's a smart foul, trying to keep the game alive this late.
Yeah, it's not over, but they're starting to really run out of time.
Shooting 2.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up by 5. And the West All-Stars call time here.
They absolutely need to find a good shot and sink it. Then send someone to the line as quickly as they can.
But also, try not to foul just anyone. If you yank your opponent's ace shooter, you're going to be back to square one on this.
And right now, he is flat out feeling it from beyond the arc.
No gloves, just the hot hand, and they'd be smart to keep riding that.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Drew Robinson.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And the West All-Stars call time here.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3 if they can get an easy bucket down low.
I'm not so sure. There's not a lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and then try to tie this thing up.
From deep, it's MP. Buries it. Oh, and that is an enormous triple. Timeout called by the EYBL. McCall, it's in!
Creating space for the mid-range J. Nice approach offensively.
The WCBL calls timeout.
With a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you might still have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And with that, Ice McCall and the EYBL All-Stars come away victorious in this talent-heavy battle.
Well, this game just proves it. We can plan on seeing Ice in action for years to come. A young player with that kind of skill set and with a knack for making the clutch play, let's just say, guys like that don't come around all too often.
And for MP in the West, a good effort, but they're a little disappointed to be sure, Danny.
Well, there's no shortage of talent on that roster. And we've been watching these guys over the course of this season, and we know what they're capable of. Sometimes it's just not your night. You got to just put it behind you and make the next best move.
And so that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us. And the Nike EYBL All-Stars to start this one out.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL, getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
The WCBL on offense. For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumpsey blocking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and the quiet assassin Miles Thunderstone is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And here's the West All-Star. Count it.
Excellent pass to cap that break with an uncontested bucket.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Now here's Cologne. Shoots from the baseline. That one doesn't go either for Tyson McCall. MP with the look, and it's good for two.
MP.
Here's Lack. Outside, McCall. Cologne. The UIBL, no good that time either. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Carrington for three. Out of bounds, that goes to the EYBL All-Star. And here's McCall. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Count that one.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
The EYBL All-Stars trail. Outside, Lack. Pass to Cologne. Outside, McCall. Perchumpsey with the screen. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. Carrington for three. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that. But we know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Black for three. Offensive board. Krachumsky knocks it down.
I like the aggression. He keeps the play going and fights for the bucket.
Pass to Carrington. MP. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
Now here's Robinson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Cologne. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3. The West All-Stars leading this one. Here's MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Pass to Cologne. From the arc. And nothing seeming to work as that one misses. He's 0 for 5. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's McCall. Out to Cologne. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Bryant Cologne.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
Back to MP. From 11 feet. The big shot, no good. They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Pass to Cologne. McCall outside. Krachumsky with the screen. Shot from the top of the key. McCall's shot off the mark. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now here's McCall. Krachumsky with the screen. McCall, good.
So quick, so effective, and a nuisance from distance. Tyson McCall is an elite shooter already, and he's only getting better.
Here's MP. He's got 14. Lets it go from deep. The three-pointer goes.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from three-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Now here's McCall. 5 points in the game. Krachumsky with the screen. Changes up. And the layup by McCall.
Oh, wheeling that one in for 2. Some ice in the veins of McCall. Pun intended.
Mills from deep. Good. Carrington gets the assist. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on. You can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's Lack. MP with the steal.
2 minutes.
Mills, defended by Lack. Right side, MP. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. And the WCBL.
I can talk about.
Fires the 3. Will not drop. He's shooting 3 for 8 and not happy about it. Pass to Carrington. MP. The 3. And another 3 for the WCBL.
How about that feed? Most young players do 1 or 2 things well. But Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Outside, Black. Here's Cologne. It's Lack on the wing, covered by Mills. And again, unable to change momentum here. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Monte Mills, typically, he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
Now here's Lack. Pass to Cologne. Outside, McCall. Back to Cologne. Let's go with the three. Pulls it. EYBL, no good that time either. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The West All-Stars out in front, up 19. And we'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. The WCBL on offense. 19-point lead, which is the biggest of the game. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives. These have been some terrible shot choices, guys. That was not a good look at all.
Come around.
From downtown, the EYBL All-Stars pull it in. McCall has it. He's picked up by MP. Stolen by Mills. Here's Carrington. MP can't connect from short range. Left side, McCall. The three ball. They get it back. Tries again. Great D that time from Devontae Mills. The drive by MP. Tyson McCall with some nice D. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Brandon Harris with some nice D. And here's MP on the outside. The WCBL missing again. Pass to Perchumsey. And the EYBL All-Stars get it back. Outside, Harris. Back to MP.
Hey, who's watching them?
Fires from 18. Good as the jump shot falls.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Lack. McCall, now covered by MP. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category.
McCall, that's in, coming off a nice assist from Jonathan Lack.
And McCall is so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
They double team McCall. Pass over to Robinson. The basket is good.
Beautiful play. Right there, you see two guys completely on the same page.
Now MP. He's got 24. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They keep going to him, and he keeps coming through. He's leading the game in scoring.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Timeout called by the EYBL.
Joey Jackson. Substitution for West All-Stars.
Outside, Lack. Kicks it to Johnson. Cologne. Johnson, now covered by MP. Shoots the three. Johnson, no good that time. Shot from 16. And again, the West All-Star to Lack. Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. Harris comes down with the board. And they're moving it up. And here's MP on the outside. Offensive rebounds. That shot. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Here's MP.
That's a foul.
And Joey Johnson pulls it down.
Watch outside.
Now here's Lack. Tight defense on him. Joey Johnson for three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, they did a good job getting someone open. Then Lack makes the timely pass.
The WCBL calls timeout.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Perchumpsey outside. Dermanenko outside. Off target with the three. MP inside. McCall covering. MP, no good.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
Back to Tombo. Pass to Dermanenko. And a great assist by Grant Tombo as that one falls.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
MP high post. He's against McCall. It's good.
Getting in close, always a great recipe offensively.
Outside, Tombo. Pass to Dermanenko. Vlad Dermanenko misses again. MP with the rock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Leftos. And here's McCall. Dermanenko right side. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Terrific find. Everyone loves playing with someone who can move the ball like that.
Outside, MP. It's more on the wing. Pass to Schrader. Now here's MP. Nice D from Tyson McCall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Tombo. Back to Dermanenko. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Now MP. It's stolen away by McCall. Vlad Dermanenko on the wing. Now here's McCall. The D right on him. The three is up. Good for a sixth make in a dozen attempts. Shooting 50% with that bucket.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
Down low. Here's Aslanoglu. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The WCBL on offense. 13-point lead. Pass to Schrader. Now Chu. Benish. He's guarded by Perchumpsey. 5 to shoot. From deep, it's MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, and on behalf of Drake and the crew, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Here's Tombo. Returns it to McCall. And he comes up with the deuce.
Ice McCall.
And they can just sit on the ball here.
They've earned the win.
Pass to Moore.
Hey, yo, right here.
So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that about does it, folks. For Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for being with us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah. Power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to
MP.
see you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest...
Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday. So I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When do you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm going to meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I got to try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality.
And go! Let's move! Let's move! Full speed! Full speed! Come on! Let's go!
I got Bucky that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, it's all the practices is intense, serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up! Let's go! Let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. but it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we got to be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're going to do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all-out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap, does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.